Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be taking a quick look at this 2023 Mazda CX-50. This one is the 2.5 turbo Meridian all-wheel drive. One thing that really sets this new CX-50 apart from every other compact crossover SUV in its class is the unique design. First, when you look at this one thing you will see is that this one is so different than every other CX-50 that you are going to find. And that is because this one is designed with more adventure in mind. That's why this one comes with this factory roof rack, which really sets it apart from every other CX-50. And this exterior color is called the Polymetal Gray Metallic, and this has this beautiful terracotta interior, which I think looks really nice. In the interior of this CX-50, you get a 10.25 central display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And on the rear, you get this brown leather seat, which is called a terracotta, and you have the black that is integrated into it. This CX-50 2.5 Turbo Meridian Edition is powered by this powerful 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine that is turbo, and this produces 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission. For MPG, you get 23 miles to a gallon in the city, 29 miles to a gallon on the highway, and 25 miles to a gallon combined. One thing that really sets this Meridian Edition apart is that you get this 18-inch wheels with this Wild Peak Falcon all-terrain tires. This has a ground clearance of 8.6 inches, which have this in performing better when you take it to some rough terrain. Now, if you look at the regular or the lower trim Mazda CX-50, that will get a ground clearance of about 8.3 inches. One thing that I cannot forget is that this CX-50 with the 2.5 turbo is able to tow up to 3,500 pounds, which make it better than the regular Mazda CX-50 with the naturally aspirated 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, which tows about 2,000 pounds. Another great information I cannot forget is the fact that with this CX-50, you get a cargo space of 31.4 cubic feet of space when the rear seats are up like this. But when you fold the rear seats down, you get about 56.3 cubic feet of cargo space, which I think is very impressive. Another thing is that when you get the CX-50, you are going to get a full-size spare tire, which is very impressive. And if you are wondering how big this CX-50 is, this CX-50 is between the CX-9 and the Mazda CX-5, putting it at a length of 185.8 inches and a wheelbase of 110.8 inches. This CX-50 comes with LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. And one really cool feature is that if you look here, you have this beautiful light that is integrated on the bottom of the front. Mazda have really designed this CX-50 in a way that it will stand out when you see it on the road. And when you come to the rear, you get beautiful LED tail lights. One thing I really like about this is that you can actually hear the turbo engine, which I think is very impressive. When you look at the exterior, one thing you will see is that this really stands out. You get this beautiful polymetal gray metallic, but when you look at the exterior, you will see like this chrome that is integrated onto it. And when you look at the bottom also, you also have chrome that is integrated into the door. And one of my favorite features is that Mazda have equipped the bottom of these doors with plastic, which will help in protecting this from rocks if you take it on some rough terrains. I am currently inside the CX-59. One thing you will notice is how quiet and comfortable the interior is. In the interior, you get a lot of room, which I think stands out. Dashboard, which I think is really nice, and you have this station all along the dashboard. And if you look at it around the vents, you have a unique design from every other Mazda that you see today. On the door, you also get the station that continues with this soft leather, which I think is really nice. To control what displays on your infotainment screen, you also have these different buttons. So if you push on that, you will see you have your music, you have your map, and you have your home on the right hand side. Another really cool feature is that you have your infotainment button next to the rotary dial knob for you to control your infotainment system. So you can actually control what displays on your screen without removing your eyes from the road. If you look inside the front armrest, you get 2 USB charging ports, and from back here you get a lot of room, which I think is very impressive. One thing that I cannot forget to say is that if you look at the CX-50 from the outside, you will say, oh yeah, it's not a very big SUV, but I am impressed with what Mazda have done. If you look here, this is very deep, which gives you a lot of room in the front and in the rear. You get 2 vents for the rear passenger, and you get 2 USB charging ports, which I think is very vital in today's world. This comes with this massive panoramic sunroof, and when you look at the top, you also get this factory roof rack, which I think is really nice. For example, if you are someone who wants to be able to transport load on top of your CX-50 Meridian edition. This is equipped with a push start button, but one thing that is also cool is that you get paddle shifters with this trim level. This CX-50 is equipped with Mazda's latest safety and security features, which includes iActive all-wheel drive, G vectoring control plus, hill launch assist, MI drive sport off-road towing. You also get a rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, lane departure warning system, blind spot monitoring, tire pressure monitoring system, anti-theft engine immobilizer, large child safety seat, and you get a 5-passenger 3-point safety belt, which I think is really impressive. Another thing is, next to the gear knob, you have your drive mode select button that you toggle on. So you can see you have up and down arrow, and if you toggle that down, you will get your 3 different drive mode. First, you get sport, you have normal, and you have off-road, and you have all these different color which really represent the mode you are trying to select. Let me get closer and show you. So you have information, you have entertainment, you have communication, navigation, and your settings. So if you click on any one of these, it will show you different things that will show. For example, here we have in service, we have sound setting, safety, vehicle, connectivity, and system setting. Now if I go back home, you also get entertainment. If you click on the entertainment, you get your radio. You go back home and you click on navigation. Let's go to communication. If you click on communication, it will show your Bluetooth connectivity, and I go back home and you click on let's see, information. It will show your fuel efficiency and your vehicle status monitor, which I think is really cool. To control what display, you turn this to your right and left, and when you are ready, when you find what you want to look at, you can actually push it down to show you what comes up. You get a leather wrapped steering wheel and a leather wrapped shift knob. So what do you think about this 2023 Mazda CX-50? Please, I want you to leave your comment in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video so that when I post my future videos, you will be among the first to see my videos. And I want to say thank you to Legacy Mazda here in Kirkland for giving me the great opportunity to check out this beautiful Mazda CX-5 2.5 Turbo Meridian Edition.